Welcome to Mama Bear's Day Nursery in Clifton. We are situated just off White Ladies Road in this lovely character building. We are a registered day nursery that can take over 80 children a day, and we take children from 3 months all the way up to school age. We are located in the heart of Clifton, just off White Ladies Road. We often utilise that and take full advantage of our locations. We regularly take our children to the beaches. We have a train station just down the road. So that enables us to go a bit further afield. So we will take them to places like Weston-super-Mare or Severn Beach. We also take them to our local area. So we'll take them to the Downs or the park area. And we also have strong connections with our community and really focus on being part of our community regularly. As I'm sure you're aware, Clifton is very limited for parking, and we are very lucky that we have got designated spaces where you can drop off and let your child. We're a child-led setting, and we very much focus on ensuring that our children thrive in our setting and preparing them for their next stages in life and giving them all the tools to grow and develop whilst they're under our care. Our setting has very natural tones to ensure that we don't have too much of a busy environment, to ensure that our children can thrive in the environment and it's a calm space for them to be in. Using our activities that we provide, we make sure that we cover all aspects of the curriculum to ensure that our children are ready for their next stages and prepared for future life. So this is our youngest room in the nursery. So we take children from 3 months all the way to around 14 to 16 months, depending on their mobility. This room is really focused on providing lots of space due to obviously them learning mobility in this room. We also have a very child-led approach within the nursery. So as you can see, everything's very on their level and accessible for the children. We focus on the children having lots of ideas and extending them and focusing on teaching them in the moment. In our baby room, we very much follow your routine at home as much as possible so we can create a home from home environment. All the staff focus on who they've got in that day and they cater the day around that. That does mean that our routine can vary slightly. However, what doesn't change is that we make sure that they access the outdoors. We meet all their sleep requirements. We do have separate sleep rooms off both of our baby rooms, which are easily accessible, one with cots and one with beds. And we also ensure that the children get lots of physical exercise throughout the day. The main thing is that they're happy and settled into the environment. So in our older tweenies room, we very much focus on independence. So we try and prepare the children for their next stages. We introduce things like golden rules. We encourage children to use gentle hands. We teach the children Makaton and encourage them to express their emotions. That's quite a big focus in this room. We find that they have lots of big emotions and it's really important to be able to ensure they can communicate those. Very similar approach to our baby room. Everything's on their level and easy accessible. And again, we have a sleep room separate to the room that the children can access as well. So the children usually join this room around 16 months. We say 16 months purely because every child's different, but we really focus on when we feel that they're mobile and ready for that next stage. That is when they transition. So the 2-year-old room is very much focused on creating children that are very independent, allowing them to really progress to their next stages. So their next room after this would be preschool. We focus on potty training and we do support parents with that. We always give our professional opinion and our professional advice. We also do things like circle time. So we do add a slight bit of structure into the routine as well in here. The other thing that we do is we encourage children to self-serve. So they self-serve their own meals. They use things like jugs to pour their own water and encouraging them to really take ownership and have responsibility and encourage them to thrive in the environment. So as well as focusing on independence, we also have lots of fun in our bouncy room. The children really enjoy engaging in messy play. So we do things like shredded paper, painting, full body painting sometimes, all the things that you wouldn't want in your carpet. Our preschool room is the last room that the children transition to throughout the nursery. We really focus on their transition to school. We work really well with parents to make sure that they're ready for that. We also work with the local schools in the area and meet with the teachers to make sure that we know what the requirements are. The children also have lots of different role play areas. They are very, very creative, our preschoolers. So we've got lots of areas to encourage that. We also do small circle times with them. So, again, a little bit more structure to prepare them for school. Similar to our bouncies, they do self serve themselves. They also have jugs. They also learn how to scrape their plates, wash their plates, all those life skills that will benefit them in future life. We also have lots of fun. So, our preschool access the garden at least 3 times a day. They absolutely love our garden space. And there is a door that opens out directly to our garden. So, they are very lucky to have that. As you can see, we have got a animal area. So the animals are pride and joy in the preschool. The highlight of the week is when the fishes are cleaned out. We also have a massive construction area again to support their creativity and encourage them to be able to have their own ideas. Again, we make sure that they're toilet trained in preparation for school, as that's really important. And we work really closely with our families to ensure that the children come out of our preschool ready for their next step. So, in our preschool room, we do use a curiosity approach. We do use that across the whole nursery. But as evident here, we very much try and replicate elements from home. Obviously, not everybody has a red sofa, but it's important that the children can reenact those experiences. And this is definitely their favourite area of the nursery. We've worked really hard to develop this area, and it's probably the most used area in the room. And again, encourages the children to be able to thrive and use their imagination and build their play. As you can see, this is our garden. So this is a shared space. All the children have access to this throughout the day. They all access their garden at least once in their session, dependent on how long their session is. We have a big focus at White Ladies Clifton on garden space, purely because Clifton is quite limited usually with garden space. We really focus on making sure the children have those opportunities. The children regularly enjoy the space. We have trees, as you can see, so we allow the children to climb those and perfect height. And our children also have den building equipment. So again, they can be really creative in the garden. And as you can see, lots and lots of space. We encourage children to access our outdoor areas, rain or shine. And we do encourage parents to provide all-in-one outfits to enable the children to do this, especially our babies. They love sitting under the shelter and listening to the different sounds. And obviously, when the weather changes, that's a real big learning opportunity for our children. And we really love exploring the garden in all weathers. Our sensory room has recently been developed. We have a big focus on creating a calm atmosphere for the children to thrive in. The sensory room is definitely the children's favourite space. They absolutely love coming in here, seeing all the different lights and exploring all the different sounds and experiences we can give them. We do yoga and Pilates in our sensory room, which the older children do. And believe it or not, our babies get involved in as well. We also encourage music from around the world, and we'll do lots of dancing in there. This room is always really, really good for settling children as well, as it creates a calm atmosphere for them to reassure them and promote positive well-being. All food on site is cooked fresh by our chef. And as you can see, we've got lots of space for the food to be prepared in. We are very lucky to have a nice big kitchen. So we offer a flexible booking system. We have 2 options. So we have our flexible option, which if you haven't got a 9 to 5 job, can be really, really handy. You only pay for what you're needing. And then we also have our permanent option where you can sign up to regular days and have those consistent days as much as you need. So this method of booking system allows a lot more flexibility, especially if you're in a job, for example, in a hospital. So lots of our parents are from local hospitals, and obviously they don't have a regular 9 to 5 booking pattern. So again, you're only paying for what you need. Thank you so much for watching this video. We would love to have the opportunity to show you around our setting in real life. If you would like to do that, please contact us on inquiries@mamabear.co.uk, or alternatively, you can call us on 0117 970 6751.